Scott was born on October 22nd, 1988. He was about 2 weeks early, unexpected. I thought I was going to go to full term, so he just kind of popped out. He had a mass of straight black hair, so there was no mistaking whose baby he was in the nursery. Growing up, he was all boy. He had loved everything outdoors, bike riding, camping, fishing, hunting. His dad took him hunting, mud, everything that boys like, he liked, and then some. He had a great way of assessing his life. He was very happy. He was a very happy child. He loved everyone, and he really felt that everyone loved him, and they did. He was very good-natured and happy-go-lucky. He's a good student, a great student, exasperating at times to the teachers because he was also like Pigpen in the Charlie Brown cartoons. He just kind of everywhere he walked, he had a trail behind him. He loved all sports. He played baseball, he played soccer, although in soccer he said, I said, "You're supposed to take the ball away." And he said, "But you told me I have to share." It was the beginning of the second week of school, and although Scott loved school, he didn't always love to get up for school. So on a Monday morning, I went to wake him up, and he was semi-conscious at that time. And I thought he was kidding, and he wasn't. Rushed him to the hospital via ambulance. And once we got there, they did a CAT scan on him and discovered that he had a bleeding aneurysm in his brain. He died the next day at about 1 in the afternoon and never regained consciousness, so we didn't have any words. But I don't think he felt any pain either at that time. We were approached as if we had ever considered donating his organs. His father and I didn't even hesitate. It was yes. The way Scott lived his life, the way we lived our life, we knew that his soul is what is important. His organs can go to help other people. And so we didn't hesitate at all, but we said yes. Once we said yes, then the procedures began to go in place about getting the permissions and really talking to us about what it meant, because I think that they were very conscious that we were making a decision about our child who was dying. And so you're overcome with emotion, and it's hard to always figure out what the right thing is. So they talked to us, gave us ample opportunity to back out, but really kind of walked us through the whole procedure. They're angels, and their strength and soul and resolve and caring is bigger than anything I can imagine. It's one thing to take care of someone who's going to get well, but to take care of someone who's not, I think it has to go way down deep, and I have so much appreciation. I would not have left him had I not felt that he was in the most loving hands, and so I thank them all from pretty much the bottom of my heart. And then I think about the people who got his organs, and they were 5 of them. 5 of his organs were donated: his lungs, liver, both kidneys, and his pancreas, and as far away as Connecticut and as close as San Antonio. So I think that that's one way that I keep his memory, because he not only affected so many people here and made a difference here, he, by his gift, affected hundreds, maybe thousands of other people because of their family and their families. And so it just keeps giving. And I feel him all around me all the time. I have not met any of the recipients. I I haven't even tried to contact any of them. I think about them, and I want them to live their lives and to have their family live their lives. All my kids went to school here, and he was in the 4th grade here. And the teachers and the staff and his students, the students here, were so overwhelmed and so generous in their spirit and generosity in giving. They wanted to help. They dedicated a tree. We had a tree planting ceremony here. They raised enough money for the benches that we're sitting on. They dedicated the gym inside to him. And about 6 months after he died, they had a ceremony at school where all his teachers stood up and talked to him. Anytime I can talk about my son, I am right there. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I want more people to know him because I think he was pretty wonderful. I miss him terribly, but working with TOSA has allowed me to share memories of him with other people. It was such an emotional impact on the family, and so now all the family members are registered with the registry online, the organ donation registry online. So there's pretty much not a doubt of our wishes and what we want. So that's the impact it made on it. There was never a moment's hesitation that this was the right thing to do, and I have never regretted that decision at all. I like the thought that I could pass people on the street or in the grocery store and they might have one of my son's organs without me knowing. The gift is there, and I would not hesitate to do it again.